keeping on the same course as fighting, just watched a release trailer of Quan Chi for Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah.
Looks like an awesome game.
Yep.
It's looking good.
Despite what Marco says.
Whatever, man. I don't want to fucking try so hard.
You're a picker of nits. I hope you realize that.
Hey, I know. Believe me. I know.
Anyway, Mortal Kombat X. Quan Chi trailer, which looks awesome.
Yes.
And the Kano trailer, which looks awesome. Which are brutally violent games.
Oh, yeah.
Quan Chi's finisher is a guy just walking into his sword.
Slowly.
Mouth open.
Yeah.
Sword in his mouth. But yeah, which made me question and reminisce back on the previous fighting games that we played. Adam, you and I have had an ongoing competition.
Yeah.
That's kind of gone unspoken.
I wouldn't call it a competition.
Shut the hell up. Damn. Missed the high five. Anyway, you're a corner fighter, but that's besides the point.
Sure.
Hey. A win's a win.
Some of my favorite
Mayweather.
fighting games. Huh?
Call me Mayweather. For my philosophy.
Wayweather?
Wayweather. Wayweather.
Waymather.
Waymather. Go.
Right, so anyway, which made me wonder what were some of your favorite fighting games, because I have some of mine, such as Guilty Gear X2, hashtag Reloaded,
So many.
before hashtags existed.
Yeah. Pound sign.
What?
What was that game? Oh man, with the crystals that you had to get, and you get 3.
Power Stone?
Power Stone. Okay, that'll be one.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's an awesome
Power
game.
Stone.
Stone's
Power Stone's
awesome.
great.
That was one- yeah, I was trying to get that on the PC emulator,
Oh,
Yeah.
Man.
but I couldn't get the actual Dreamcast thing to work.
Such a good game.
Yes.
Yep.
Great. Love
Lots of
Power
fun.
Stone.
Yeah. I feel like that one would really hold up, too.
Yep.
It seems like one of those games.
Mm-hmm.
First one that comes to mind, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in particular.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
I mean,
You want to
I
just
love-
give like a top 3?
Yeah, we could possibly. I feel like we're going to have some that bleed over, but sure, like a loose top 3, I think it'd be good.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So I think number 3 for me is going to be Capcom versus SNK 2.
Uh-huh.
Because that Akuma level was a son of a bitch. But the amount of characters that you could get and the customization they gave you to create your own a color scheme for each character was awesome.
Yeah.
But just having that roster
Yeah, it's huge.
and such a well done a fighting game was great.
It was very comprehensive of a fighting game.
Yeah, it was really well tuned as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Power Stone will be my third. my 3 in my top 3. I mean, just so many gems on the Dreamcast, and that was one of them, man. That game
I
was
see
so
what you
good.
did there, too.
Did you?
Yeah, I saw what you did there.
With the gems.
Just
Yeah,
gems.
Power Stone gems,
Puns.
yeah.
Very punny.
Good.
Yeah, that game's incredible.
Just wait, were they diamonds in the rough?
Yes. Because not only, that game, it was a great
were.
fighting game because of the dynamic of it.
that
but
was a
also, but also because of the way, like, the game was, like, the way that you moved in almost an open world, like, the
Yeah.
level, like, you
It was
moved around.
Very
and you fought.
3D.
But
Yeah,
it wasn't like hard to do.
Right. It wasn't, like, a difficult thing to master. It was just, like, it was very organic in the world that it built. Yeah, that game's, Power
I
Stone.
remember, like, I didn't see a single commercial for that game. I didn't see any advertisements, any reviews. It was like one of the few times I saw my cousins up in New York, and he just handed me the controller, and just Power Stone kind of just fell in my lap.
This unto you.
And I discovered it.
Yeah.
And I lost my mind when that one guy, you get the stones and you go like Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
That I lost my shit on because
Yeah.
I was so into DBZ at the time, and I was like, oh my god, what is this? And yeah, you can just run around, get a gun, and change the game.
Yeah.
Yep. It's such a quick turnaround. I really want to play that now.
Yeah, me too. We've been successfully amped up on that game now. Well, okay, if we're doing top 3, I would say that Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is probably my second favorite. But my third would probably be Samurai Showdown.
You know how to count?
Oh,
Doesn't know how to
it's
count?
This guy.
Well,
3, 2, and then 1.
I know, but we already said one. We already said one of ours before it was a top 3. So that one.
Samurai Showdown was awesome.
Samurai Showdown's my third.
I've never played it
Oh,
outside.
I played that game. That
Remember
was
that
a
shit?
great game.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Great
fun.
game.
Yeah.
Never played it outside of an arcade though.
Yeah. I think they may have ported it to Dreamcast, I want to say.
I had it. I
Not-
had it on home console.
I'm not 100%
I don't
sure,
remember
but
which home console I had it on.
Yeah.
I definitely had it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was great.
yeah. a lot of fun. I always liked having fighters with weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And in that one, if I'm not mistaken, you could lose your weapon too,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what
Yeah.
made it even... Because you're like, holy fuck, what the fuck do I do now? Yeah, that was... man, what a great
And
game.
just the anime sound effects.
Yep.
Yeah.
King, king, king.
Yeah. And Victory.
Victory.
Man, I'm having a hard time with this now. Now that, like, it's starting to...
Are you just like we're
the
bringing
juices
up
are
all
starting to
these
flow. I'm
games?
thinking,
Yeah.
like, Soul Calibur. What about Budokai? What about Tekken? Well, I'm like, just all this
Yeah.
stuff is starting to...
Top three, man.
That's tough.
It's
yeah.
hard now. Now it's hard. I had a something set. I was gonna say Tekken Tag,
I
and
love
then
it.
and then Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking maybe Budokai belongs in there.
Really?
I really think. I mean, the first and the second one really got it right. If you wanted a DBZ fighting game, they were perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. You built up your special. You got to use, like, if you hit the right button combination, you hit their huge attack, and they felt huge. They destroyed the world that around you. Like, they got them right. You could fly. I mean, they got those games right. I don't think that you can take away from them just because they're ported from, like, they're like a licensed game.
You know, it was one of like the biggest games that I really wanted to play and kind of fell on his face was the Gundam Wing on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh, the 2D
And
fighter?
it was so clunky that
Yeah.
I like my fingers were crossed so hard for that being a good
Yeah.
game.
Yep, that
I
game
still have that game,
sucked
actually.
ass.
Really?
Yeah, I still got it.
She.
Yeah. It was called Assault something. Gundam Assault. I don't know. Whatever. But
Yeah, awful.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
You said two. You said two.
I don't know anymore, man.
What do you mean you don't know anymore?
I don't know anymore.
You just.
I don't know. Power Stone, Tekken Tag. Yeah, I'll go with my original. Power Stone, Tekken Tag, and Mortal Kombat 3.
Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah. That's the one with, like, every character in
Yeah, I
it.
remember that. And they had the special codes to get Smoke and Noob Saibot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The
I mean, I had the
combinations.
first couple, but, like, the third one was, like, when we had, like, tournaments and people coming over, and it was, like, a big thing, and we were playing it, and it was just, like,
Yeah.
a long fucking, yeah. Mortal Kombat 3, great game.
So what was my number 3? Guilty Gear?
Guilty Gear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guilty Gear. Yeah, that was one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
You showed me that, Adam,
Yeah.
on the PlayStation 2. Didn't we actually, like, bootleg that from Japan? Because
Yeah, I
we couldn't
think we
find
did.
an actual version of
Yeah,
it
I
here.
think we did. I know I played a ton of Guilty Gear, the original even.
I know my
back
number
in the day.
2. Naruto Ultimate Shippuden.
Shippuden.
The one we played?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
one.
Oh my god, I would play it at Travis's,
Mhm.
and we would have like 4 other dudes playing with us, and it would get just loud and crazy, and then we would play video games.
Yeah, I mean, if
What a twist!
yeah,
No,
I
that
mean,
shit had
if
us, like,
that
at
belongs
each
in the
other's
list, then I think
Yeah.
Budokai belongs in someone's list. Mine,
Not mine.
Whose?
mine.
You could have it as like a 3.5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Budokai.
Um,
Honorable mention, Budokai.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay, so Guilty Gear, Naruto, my number 1. What game did I ever get like super efficient at? Damn. Adam, tell me your number 1. I want to think about mine.
That's really tough for me, honestly, because I'm going more on nostalgia than anything else right now. If I had to pick a number 1 fighting game, probably Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Personally,
Yeah, we didn't even talk about Street Fighter.
I was gonna say it, but
yeah. See, the problem with Street Fighter was it was a game that frustrated me to no end because I was too young to really get down all those combos and stuff, and I was around a bunch of older dudes that would get those combos down on me. So I was just losing the entire time, and it wasn't very fun.
Yeah.
But I still would want to play because the characters looked so cool. It played really well. The supers looked awesome, and I just I would still enjoy myself even though I would never win. So, but as for a fighting game that I enjoyed personally more, like within my lifetime, probably Blaze Blue, Calamity Trigger
yeah,
in
I
particular.
got pretty good at that.
Super Smash Brothers, man.
Oh
Yeah.
That's my number 1.
That
Take out Mortal Kombat.
Well, which one? Which one?
Take
Which
out
Super
Mortal
Smash
Kombat.
Bros.
The first one.
64. Yeah.
64.
Yeah.
Man, loves that shit.
Fucking love that game.
I kind of like
Yeah.
Melee more.
I mean, it's a faster paced game. I think there's a little bit more strategy to it. I heard that, even though there's, all these Super Smash Brothers games that you can play, they still play the GameCube version in tournaments. Like that's the version that people play. They have to go back to that. You have to master that version of the game to play it in these tournaments.
It's gonna be rough with a new one coming out.
Right.
Well, they have the controller, like we talked about before, that replicates the GameCube controller because people are so stuck on playing in that system.
Stuck on that fucking controller. I hate it to death. I hate that controller.
Because that's the
Do
standard.
you think just like everybody goes, I fucking hate this controller. Why is this the standard? But nobody says it.
Well, because they made such a great game on it that you can't like. But I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
It was a big scheme by Nintendo to get people to drink their Jesus juice, basically.
Okay, so I'm going Super Smash Brothers, Tekken Tag, Power Stone, Budokai honorable mention.
I think I'm gonna have to bump up Capcom vs SNK to number 1 because that was the most efficient I got at a fighting game. Like
that was a good game.
I remember like really like getting like we couldn't beat fucking Akuma, but
Yeah.
I mean, you and I just going at it. Like I remember just whipping your ass.
Yeah, whatever. I don't recall that at all.
No, we could. I'll jog your memory.
Okay.
So what's my top 3? I had
Guilty Gear.
All right, it's Naruto, Shippuden from 3, Guilty Gear 2, Capcom SNK 2,
There you go.
Guilty Gear X 2. Sorry.
What's your 3?
Okay, mine started with... What was it?
I don't even fucking remember. You just started saying stuff.
Yeah, what's my third? That's one I can't remember right now.
What did you say as your third? Shit.
I don't think he said any numbers. He's just like, it's hard.
Oh, no, that's why, because you fucked me up, because you went 2, 3.
Yeah, that's what you did.
I fucked myself up, too. Third is Samurai Showdown.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Second is Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah.
And number 1 is... where is it? Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
That's right. Yeah, solid.
Yeah. I mean, with honorable mention of Blaze Blue, Calamity Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds just so anime.
It is.
Dude,
It really is.
Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it, so.
The first one was Continuum Shift.
Was it? I thought that...
Just
that was the
words.
second
Words.
They're, like, one of them's just, like, pretty much like what Street Fighter does with Street Fighter Ultimate and Arcade, and that's what Calamity Trigger is.
Yeah, I don't like
to
that shit
Continuum
either.
Shift.
I don't know why Street Fighter, like, that just seems like a money grab to me.
That's exactly what
Because
it
it is.
Ultra. Turbo.
Super
Tournament.
Ultra. Yeah.
But alright, there you go.
Good lists.
Very good lists.
There it
Yeah.
is. Expect the bracket soon.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Alright, well, that was it. That was the One Baron Podcast. My name is Mr. Dupla. That is Adam Obesius Rodriguez. And that's Drunk Dave Romero.
All right, that's it. That's the One Beer In podcast. My name is Drunk Dave. That is Marco Dupa. That is Obesius Adam Rodriguez.
All right, that's been the One Beer and Podcast, folks. That there is Drunk Dave Romero. That is Marco Durpa right there.
Thank you
See you
guys
next time.
for listening.
Fight!